Hi, everybody. Congratulations, class of 2020, on this big moment of accomplishment. Both Deborah and I hope you are well and safe and savoring this day because you all earned it. Now, it is a little bit different than what you may have had in mind when you began senior year with so much excitement, so much promise. As we all know, this world has changed a lot.
In fact, we both have to admit that it wasn't easy trying to figure out what to say at this moment in time as we commemorate this special time. A few weeks ago, we would have been talking about the pandemic, urging you to hold on and to begin moving on through this difficult time. Well, now the world is shifting even more, exposing deep and painful fissures around us, around the issues of race and injustice. You were always going to be stepping out into a complex world, no doubt about that, but now you're also stepping into a world that is hurting. And if you are frustrated or maybe even a little anxious, that's understandable. Life is complicated, and that's the final big lesson that you're going to have to take away with you as you graduate.
But we want you to pause and think differently about your circumstances. Yes, this is an unusual graduation. Yes, things are a bit unsettling. And yes, it's going to take big changes and big ideas. And that's where you all come in. You are a graduating class that will go down in history. Some might even say you're a chosen group of graduates. Now, I know you're rolling your eyes, and I've got teenagers. I've seen some eye rolls. But think for just a few seconds. All 2,500 of you have an opportunity to step up. Not just to get your diplomas, but to show the world what it means to pivot in the face of difficulty, to create meaning and success in any situation, whether it's a pandemic or a change in our racial evaluations, how we see people, how people see us, when the things you are expecting to do don't go the way you expected it to.
Now, most of you have had supportive family or friends in your corner to get you this far. There have been days, I am sure, where you felt like you just didn't have it in you. You didn't want to give 100%. Someone probably nudged you along, and if they were like my parents, they probably threatened you to get your act together or else. Well, someone cared enough about you to get you through, to make sure that you did that last project, passed that test, won that football game. Somebody helped you get here and to succeed, got you over the hump, made sure you didn't fail. Well, now it's on you. It's up to you to get past these obstacles, these moments of concern, and of course, some disappointment.
Okay, so we know that this year ended in unexpected ways, and we still don't even know how it's going to end. You didn't get to go to prom. You didn't have those final basketball games. You didn't get to pull those final senior pranks on the teachers you weren't so crazy about. And you're not getting that strut across the stage right now to grab that diploma and hear your families carry on way too loud. No one can blame you for feeling bummed, class of 2020. No pomp today. That is your circumstance. But now, it is up to you to decide what to do with this moment, how to take these struggles and make this a better world.
When I was growing up in small town Georgia, post-segregated Georgia, I too had my world rattled in a really big way. All those civil rights marches and struggles had led to a monumental Supreme Court decision, Brown versus the Board of Education, which later threw open the schools to integration. Now, after attending an all-black school for most of my life, for the first 4 years of my life anyway, I was now stepping into a new and kind of bewildering world. It was kind of bewildering to some of my classmates and their parents. Some of them might have been even disappointed with this new and unsettling time. How are we going to cope with this unknown? Some of them might have asked. Some no doubt wanted to know what this is going to mean for the future. It was a new time. It required a different way of thinking. Well, now, this was no pandemic at that time. There was some social distance, I have to say, and there was great fear in stepping out into the new world. But like so many of my classmates, I decided that this was a moment to change the equation, to find ways to excel, to be stronger than those who were fearful, to reach deep down and to find my greatness.
And in fact, given what is going on right now with all the protests, with a resurgence of civil rights, and a lot of young people like you leading the way. Class of 2020, this is your moment, your chance to take what history is handing to you and to find your greatness. Some of you are celebrating extraordinary success, scholarships, acceptance to elite colleges, even the honor of introducing a former president of the United States during an online talk. Some of you are the first in your families to finish high school and to take steps toward a more promising life. Some of you may even help find a cure for this virus or emerge as leaders in our country, helping us find a new way. And we desperately need new creative leaders. We are so very proud of you, along with Superintendent Talisa Dixon.
You are our future, our hope of getting past these difficult times and on to something better. Okay, yes, we may be wearing masks for a little while and maybe doing elbow bumps for a little bit longer until we get there. But we will get to a better place because of you. So as former First Lady Michelle Obama suggested, do a little dance today. Celebrate yourselves. Don't do that dance, please. But celebrate yourselves because you have earned this moment and nothing can take that away from you.
So as you step out into this big, complicated, unpredictable world of ours, well, I like to do predictions, but that's a whole other story. I urge you to step boldly. Do it like you mean it. Make your decisions count. Someone once said, every decision that we make leads us down a different road. We'll never come to exactly the same crossroads. Every decision that we make has significance. The tiniest choice that we make reverberates throughout the entire universe.
So today, class of 2020, accept your moment in history. They're going to be talking about you for a long time. You are the class that stepped back out into the light after some dark days. You are the class that is going to change the way we go forward. As the great Maya Angelou says, up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise.
So class of 2020, you rise. Give yourselves a personal hug. Give your classmates a virtual fist bump. Give your folks your deepest gratitude and celebrate yourselves wherever you are right now. This is your moment of achievement, and nothing can take that away.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good evening, parents, guardians, families, friends, and invited guests. We are gathered here today to participate in the commencement exercises of Northland High School's class of 2020. I am Jason Johnson, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the principal of Northland High School. And as such, I am delighted to welcome you to our ceremony tonight. Seniors, tonight is all about you and your achievement in making it to this point in your educational journey. And tonight is also about acknowledging the people who helped you along the way. So I would like to take some time to acknowledge the members of our staff who are part of the Senior Success Team. Senior Administrator, Daniel Roberts. Assistant Principals, Wendy Gittens and Pam Golat. Senior Counselor, Eric Watson. Graduation Coach, Sarah Howe. I Know I Can Advisor, Dominique Gunn. Dean of Students, Julian Harris. Avid Advisor, Jamie Elledge. Family Ambassador, Beth Maston. Yearbook Advisor, Chase Montana. And Athletic Director, Mario Bowles. This team, along with our entire staff, offers you the biggest congratulations possible because you have earned it. I also want to acknowledge our 4 staff members who are a special part of the class of 2020 because they are retiring this year. Ms. Deb Shepard, Mrs. Joanne Smith, Mrs. Marilyn Schwartzkopf, and Mr. Matt Hawkins. We wish you the best in your retirement. Now, I would like to acknowledge all of the parents, grandparents, guardians, family members, and significant others of our graduates. Members of the class of 2020, please stand and applaud your family and supporters for the wisdom and guidance that they have provided to help you make it to see this day. And to the class of 2020, you are a very special class because of your brilliant minds, your courageous aspirations, your noteworthy achievements, and especially for your ability to adapt to challenging situations and find innovative ways to overcome adversity. I am proud of you. I will miss you, and I look forward to hearing about your future accomplishments. Over the past 4 years, you've heard our student success motto, aspire, achieve, and adapt. That's the Viking way. You probably heard it more times than you can remember. So tonight, I'd like to share that same message in a different way. Are you ready? Here we go. An aspiration without determination and adaptation leads to devastation. But an aspiration with determination and adaptation leads to elevation. So you have my permission and the responsibility to dream big, work hard, and keep trying, because that's the Viking way.
Hello, my name is Catherine Mancia, and I will be reciting the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Seniors, it is my honor to address the class of 2020 and congratulate each of you on your graduation. Though you're not together with your classmates in the same place to mark this important milestone, I am no less proud of each of you. It does not diminish your achievements individually or collectively. As I pre-record this message today, which is Monday, June 15th, to address the class of 2020, all of us are reeling from a roller coaster of raw emotions. Each of you and your families, our city, our country, and the entire world is still coping with the health and economic impacts of the COVID-19 world pandemic. And our hearts and minds continue to be filled with sadness, anger, frustration, and disgust at yet another brutal act against a member of the African American community. Columbus City Schools has reaffirmed its commitment to the fight to overcome systemic racism and working for change in our schools and in our community. As superintendent, together with the Board of Education, I am committed to making meaningful, forward-thinking changes that address racism, sexism, and gender and religious-based biases inside and outside of our classrooms. Today, I ask each of you to join me by making your own commitment to be an agent of change. The commitment to change is how you decide to define it. And you should know that your definition of change will, change. It is what former First Lady Michelle Obama calls becoming. I believe we need immediate change and we need long-term, lasting change. In fact, we must demand both. We cannot stay the same as individuals if we are to transform as a community and as a society. I close with a quote from President Barack Obama as told by Michelle Obama in her book, Becoming. She quotes the president as telling those who join him to address social change from the streets of Chicago to the halls of the White House? Do we settle for the world as it is, or do we work for the world as it should be? My call, my challenge to the class of 2020 is a commitment to the latter. Please celebrate change. Please be the change.
Hello, class of 2020. As most of you know, I'm Rebecca Maxton. I will be attending Otterbein University next year. I grew up believing that my high school career would be the best time of my life, the definition of a Disney high school experience. Once I reached my freshman year of high school, it was clear that it would be a very different reality. I met many wonderful staff and students, as well as created many memorable moments with them, from Roadrunners and band and unforgettable cross-country races to the exciting STEM trips. I cherish the good memories I have with my coach, Mrs. Kennedy, the conversations with Officer Murray, the help I received from Mr. Barr, and all of the excitement I experienced with my friends being a high school student. But what has truly stuck out these past 4 years are the difficult times. I remember attending Thaddeus Laurel's candlelight vigil as well as his funeral. I remember the days when it was hard to go to school. I remember when I attended another friend's funeral. Or even when I simply just sprained my ankle for what seemed like every single year of cross country. From those experiences, I realized that Northland gifted me with something that I could never have asked for, and that is a family. I was always supported and cheered on no matter what was happening that day, and I thank everyone for that. This year has been extremely difficult, but I do want to say that we did it. We have graduated. Now it is up to us to have our voices be heard while we develop ourselves to develop our society. So I give you one last homework assignment. Remember to cherish the memories and the people who surround you. Finally, be sure that what you say is important to you, that your voice is not only heard but understood. With that, congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, fellow graduates. Congratulations. I am Kailash Mishra. To say the least, this year has been strange. This year has been full of ambiguities and hardship. The noble strands of coronavirus sweep the globe and took life of many. It exposed the vulnerabilities and inequalities in our system. It also taught us we need to demand better from our government. Recently, we have seen a life of innocent man taken away. This was hard to watch, and we have to demand better and clearly state Black Lives Matters. The graduation is a big milestone, but it is a beginning. It is a starting line to real life. The movement embodies 12 years of hard work. That is a lot of years. While we are ending this year on a strange note, 4 years in high school has been full of fun memories, a lot of overtime studying, fun time in Miss Ellis's class, after school coffee with my friends. Thank you to faculties in Northland High School who are so supportive. Thank you to my friends and family. Thank you to Miss Ellis for your commitment and Mr. Miller for your wisdom. We had a long, candid conversation that I enjoyed. Even though this graduation is not what we envisioned when we thought of graduation, don't forget, this is a notable accomplishment. Celebrate your hard work. We have persevered and prevailed in this challenge. I thank all of you for great memories in high school. Once again, congratulations to all of you. We did it. See you in class reunion.
Good afternoon, Northland class of 2020. My name is Tiffany Afore, and it's a great honor to be able to address my classmates and everyone who has supported us on this great accomplishment. Special shout out to Ms. Kennedy, Ms. Elledge, Ms. Gunn, and Mr. Watson for keeping me on track and giving me words of wisdom. Tonight we gathered together as one graduating class, one school committee, and one big family to celebrate our journey together. And although our time at high school has been cut short, it does not define what we achieved while we're at Northland. We have to remember we are still a part of a community that loves us and wants us to achieve great things. All our hard work has not gone unnoticed. They noticed the times we studied relentlessly, the times we lost sleep in order to finish that one assignment, and also the times where we practice our free throws, our tackles, our spikes, and our sprints just to become better athletes. Are the times we came straight from school just to get dressed and get to work. All our times and all our hard work has not been unnoticed. And as we're wrapping up a chapter of our lives and starting a new one, it's our duty to take what we've learned and experienced and discover what we're going to do with them. Are you going to make your mark and change the world? Are you just going to disappear into the crowd? What you choose is up to you. Every day we heard on the announcements, aspiring and achieving adapt is the Viking way. We must take those words we heard every day and aspire not to have more, but to be more. Remember, we can achieve anything if we put our mind to it, and if things are hard, adapt and don't fall victim to hardship. Because wherever we are forever going to be Vikings. We must stay true to ourselves. We must fight for the things that we believe in, fight for the things that make us who we are. We must not silence our voices, but we must make our voices be heard. Because we are the generation of change, a generation of new leadership.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing safe and well during these strange times. Now, before you guys start zoning out what I'm about to say, I would just like to thank God, my friends, family, and teachers. Without them, I would not even be close to the person I am right now. I am blessed every day to have these people in my life. Now, class of 2020, our senior year has been cut short. We have missed on school sports, prom, and various other things. But I don't say that to focus on a negative, but to shine light on the positive. And that positive being that we as a class are all moving on to better things. Some people go to college, some people will go to the military, and some people will jump to the workforce. But no matter what, we are all heading to success. Whether we like it or not, history books will describe our class as special. There are many reasons why they would do that. But one reason why, I know that one reason why, is that because we are all going to be good in whatever we do. Success is part of our future. Also, do not forget about the present and what's going on right now. We are all young and naive and have much to learn, but that doesn't mean we do not have voices that can be heard throughout the entire world. Voices that when combined will be heard, and voices that will change the world. Class of 2020, Northland Class of 2020, it has been an honor and a great journey with all you. There were a lot of ups and downs, yet I still wouldn't trade my experiences for the world. For the future, make sure to aspire, achieve, and adapt, because that's the Viking way. Stay safe, good luck, and thank you.
Dear Class of 2020, congratulations to all of you. If I knew March 13 was going to be the last day, I would have hugged my teachers and given my fellow classmates a sincere goodbye. You all contribute in making Northland what it is today. From participating in sports, clubs, and organizations, and to showing your school spirit, we have made our marks over this past 4 years. We are a class that is unstoppable, full of talents, ideas, and leadership. I'm leaving Northland with a lot of memories I will forever cherish. Among them are asking Miss Elledge them annoying questions, which she always answered, being a captain of the bowling team and being on the cross-country team where we won 2 city championships. It has been an honor being your classmate. Thank you to all the faculty members for making our 4 years memorable. Thank you to my family and my mentor, Priya, who made my journey full of joy and possibilities. We, Class of 2020, have had to transition all of our celebration into virtual one. But regardless of our circumstances, we have so much to be proud of. Congratulations, and I wish nothing but success for your next journey. Lastly, I would like to say that Black Life Matters, and it's time for a change. No life should be taken away because of your color or caste. Thank you.
Congratulations, Northland High School Class of 2020. I'm here today to speak to you about becoming an agent of change and how you can make a difference through taking specific actions. I once sat in the same seats you sat in at school, and I used to dream of the possibilities that I would create for myself and the challenges I would experience and overcome in my journey in life. Today, those dreams are as relevant as ever. You see, we live in a time where our actions determine what our future will have in store for us. Over the last few months, we witnessed our world experience a global pandemic that challenged what normal actually looks like. We were all forced to take a step back and determine how we would get through this moment in history together. Governments everywhere created plans for how they would address these new challenges we all face. Communities rallied together to support their people, whether it was through raising funds to support those who were out of work, or through live concerts, fitness classes, meditation sessions, and many, many more from creators around the globe. Each one of these communities and creators decided they would no longer wait for elected officials to take action, that they would take action themselves. With the virus still a significant point of concern, we witnessed the murders of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, Nina Pop, and others right before our own eyes. These murders are part of what used to be our normal, and they brought to the attention of the world systemic issues often brushed under the rug by our society. These murders brought to the streets protesters who have had enough. Each of those protesters stand in the street and yell at the top of their lungs, "I can't breathe." No justice, no peace. We all decided we would rather be part of the change in history instead of waiting for it to change. So I challenge you to make your voice heard. I challenge you to push yourself out of your comfort zone and be part of this movement that's happening right now. You can be part of this movement in a lot of different ways. You can create a virtual space where conversations and debate can happen amongst people that look entirely different from yourself. You can educate yourself about previous moments in history that are similar to these and share your findings with your family, your friends, and those around you, no matter how big or small your audience may be. It's important to have these conversations. And you can also march peacefully in solidarity with everyone in the streets of whatever city you're in. And if for some reason people in your community are not marching and protesting peacefully, you can be the one to organize a peaceful and responsible gathering of your own. No matter what you choose to do responsibly, this is your chance to influence the world you live in and create a new normal. It's on us to have hope and to dare to make a difference. I hope that I'll see you doing your part, big or small, and I hope that our new normal will be one that is equitable for all. Congratulations, class of 2020. Go out and create the world you want to live in. Thank you.
Columbus City Schools, to the class of 2020, congratulations. It's your boy, E.T. Let me just share with you 3 things that I think are important. All right, so I know you were disappointed. I mean, I get it. I will never forget my junior year in high school. You know, I finally did driver's ed, applied for my driver's license. You know, I took the test, did the driver's test, and voila, got my license, right? And my mom blessed me with her old car. I never forget, Escort. I'll never forget, it was an 84 Escort, right? Super pumped up. Guys, in the first 2 weeks of me having the vehicle, guess what? I got into a car accident, right? And I remember it like yesterday. It was a hit and run. I remember I hit this old lady. I wasn't paying attention, didn't stop at the red light, crashed into her. And look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was so nervous. I was so afraid. I actually drove the car I broke that axle. You could hardly drive it. I drove that sucker up the street, got out, and ran. Yup, I ran from the scene of the crime. And I'll never forget police calling my mom. I'll never forget the police coming by the house. And I lost my car. I wasn't able to do certain things. And I just remember an old wise person saying this to me. At some point, regardless of how difficult it is, how challenging it is, how hurt you are that you got your license, your first car, and you totaled it, you got to get over it. All right, come on. I'm talking to somebody today. As devastating as COVID-19 was and is, and how it rocked our worlds and changed our plans, at some point, you have to put it behind you in the rearview mirror, and you got to move forward. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And guess what? This is probably not going to surprise you, but I've had 3 or 4 cars since then. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? I've had 3 or 4 cars. So where your focus goes, your energy flows. So if you're going to continue to think about, I didn't get to graduate, I didn't get a prom, I didn't go on my senior trip. Like if you focus on everything that didn't happen, you know what? You're going to go on a spiral downward. I will never forget growing up a Detroit Lion fan and Barry Sanders, who's probably one of the greatest running backs to ever do it. I remember he wouldn't celebrate. And I would always ask, why is he not celebrating like some of the other football players? You know what he said? He said, my daddy told me, you will continue to score. You're going to keep getting touchdowns. You're going to keep getting a lot of yards. Don't act brand new. Don't act like you're not going to do it again. Guys, you're going to get opportunities to graduate college. You're going to get opportunities to graduate law school, graduate from medical school. All right, whatever. You're going to get opportunities. All right, so let's put this behind us. Remember, where your focus goes, your energy flows. So this leads me to number 2. Look, if you got bad energy, all right, you're probably going to give 70%, 80%. When you have good energy, you're going to give 120%. And watch me, you actually attract more by being 120 than you attract at 70. All right, let me just be real. You know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't like to wash the dishes. Some of you don't like to do the trash. Some of you don't like to cut the grass. Like, you just don't like chores. Some of you don't like doing homework. And watch this. When you do things and you don't like to do those things, you don't put the same energy in. And as a result, you don't get the same outcomes, guys. If you want to blow up, if you want to make a lot of money, if you want to live in a gated community, if you want to drive whatever car you want to drive, if you want to be your own boss, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to change the world, like if you got dreams, goals, and plans, you cannot waste your energy. Listen to me. You only get 24 hours in a day. You only get so many opportunities. You can't waste those opportunities because you own something negative. You can't waste those opportunities because you don't particularly care for this or you don't particularly like. I love it. Here's what my parents used to tell me back in the day. Listen to me. You don't have to like washing the dishes, but you're going to wash them anyway. You don't have to like cutting the grass, but you're going to cut it anyway. You don't have to like taking out the trash, but you're going to have to take it out anyway. You don't have to like going to school, but you're going to go anyway. If I were you, since I have to do it anyway, I would enjoy it. And so you've got to find a way. When others are down and out, you got to find a way. When others don't like it, you've got to learn to enjoy the sun, but you also got to enjoy the rain. You got to know that while you love playing in the sun, if it was only sun, if only the sun shine, then the trees wouldn't grow and the flowers wouldn't grow and we wouldn't get vegetables. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Everybody loves the sun, but can you stand the rain? And what I need you to understand is that there are blessings when the sun shines. There are blessings, when the rain comes down. There are blessings when it's snow. Do you know in certain places in the United States of America that when it actually gets cold or wintertime, do you understand that it kills certain germs? It kills certain bugs. There are blessings in what you would think is a cursing. I'll never forget, my wife got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis about 5 years ago. When I tell you one of the best things that could have happened to our marriage, best thing could have happened to our career, best thing could have happened to our family. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? Why? Because she left her job. Because we started exercising more. Because we changed our diet. Right? Because we started traveling the world together. And there were opportunities that came to us that had she not gotten sick, she would still be at her job for the next 20 years. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Your attitude determines your altitude. Are you hearing me? And so oftentimes you think it's the circumstance or you think it's the situations that's a blessing. No, it's your perspective, how you see it. Henry Ford says, if you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're right. I'm going to say it again. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. And so I need you to change your attitude. I need you, when it's bad, I need you to see it's good. When it's good, I need you to see it's good. And when it's great, I need you to see it's great. I'll say it again. When it's great, I need you to see that it's great. When it's good, I think you need to see it as great. And when it's bad, you need to see it as great. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Your attitude actually determines the outcome. The outcome don't determine the outcome. The circumstance and the situation doesn't determine the outcome. You determine the outcome. Now listen to me. I got 2 more things for you. The next one I want to say to you is, listen to me. I dare you to dream. I want you to dream the dream, but then I want you to work it. Listen to me. The dream works, but you got to work it. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Are you hearing me? The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. You can have it, but you got to work for it. And then my final one, when you become an adult, there are going to be days that you just don't feel like trying. But here's what I want you to do for me. I want you to always remember, I can, I will, and I must. In your darkest days, I need you to repeat that. I can, I will, I must. So as I leave, I know you remember the story. I know you remember the story. The little train that could. Yep. I know you remember that train when it looked at the train track and it looked at how high that train track was. It said, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know it. Something said, just get on the track. Like, just give it a try. And so it got on that little train, got on the track. Chugga, 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 choo. Chugga, 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 choo. Choo. And it got on that track, and it started going a little bit, and it started going a little bit, and it started. Listen to me very closely. In life, sometimes you won't feel like it, but if you put your shoes on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you're not going to feel like it, but if you put your pants on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you're not going to feel it, but if you put your hoodie on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you may not feel it, but if you put your baseball cap on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you're not going to want to do it, but if you try anyhow, you're going to find that you can muster up the strength, that you can muster up the attitude, that you can muster up everything you need to be everything you need to be. And that doggone train got on that track, and after a while, it said, I think I can. I think I can. And it got up that hill a little bit more and said, I think I can. I think I can. And as it got to the hardest part, it says, I know I can. Chugga, chugga, choo. Chugga, chugga, choo. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And you do I think I can enough till you wake up and say, I know I can. I got my GED. I think I could go to college. I got my 4-year degree. I think I could get my master's. I got my master's degree. I know I could get my PhD. Come on, ladies, say it with attitude. I know I can. I know I can. I can. I will. Come on, fellas, say it. I can. Give me that bass. I can. I will. I must. Remember, you can because you have the ability to. I will because you have what it takes. I must because somebody's counting on you. It's your boy, E.T. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Make your next move your best move, and make the rest of your life the best of your life. It's your boy, E.T. 2020. The world is yours. I'm gonna take it.
Members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Dixon, members of the faculty and staff, and all assembled, I, Jason Johnson, principal of Northland High School, hereby attest to you that the May 2020 class of Northland High School has met the prescribed requirements of the United States Department of Education, the State of Ohio Department of Education, and the Columbus City Schools Board of Education for graduation from high school. Each graduate's name will now be read by Assistant Principal Daniel Roberts.
Sumaya Abdullaha, Fatuma Abdullahi, Mirna Abdullah, Umesh Akachara, Botama Ado, Ali Aiden, Bina Adakari, Kuedo Aduse, Sonika Ahankari, Latroy Ahart, Hussam Ahmed, Amachakua Akatobi, Mohammed Akbar, Jose Alberto Jr., Ashraf Alderman, Nashwa Ali, Sanab Ali, Timothy Allen, Mohammed Noor Amin, Neoma Anaba, Nana Apia, Christopher Arelo Romeo, Rasai Bailey, Arnold Bangudi, Jason Barnes Jr., Hidi Baralaka, Puspa Bassnet, Pietra Batista, Takoya Beecham, Michaela Bell, Liliana Bennett, Indra Bujel, Pooja Bujel, Anita Biswa, Padma Biswa, Tika Biswa, Nana Bodu, Eugene Bohan, Eldon Botan, Jada Bolden, Nurirta Bomjan, Darius Boyd, Khalil Branham, Shalonda Briscoe, Nasir Broadnax, Dominic Brown, Gary Brown Jr., Dalen Burnett, Josiah Burns, Dazon Busby Brantley, Melina Camp, Ali Cisse, Donnie Chirup, Bullup Chetchery, Josiah Childress, Stephen Covington Jr., Justice Craig, D'Angelo Dalton, Ty Dang, Jamaica Davis, Sienna Diaz, Lika Damal, Ali Diaby, Haizir Diaz, Amadou Deepa, Singh Dim, Mayana Dixon, Kyle Dumashi, Ashley Edwards, Jalen Ellis, Preston Everett, Najim Farha, Mario Figueroa, Nathaniel Fisher, Brian Flores Gutierrez, Ishman Ford Cohens, Rafia Frimpona, Carlos Galdamez, Corian Galloway, Diego Gamino, Javier Gamino, Jose Garcia, Manjo Guantam, Budi Gali, John Gibbs, Sage Glover, D'Angelo Gomez, Nishal Gurung, Sharada Gurung, Fartun Haid, Malia Harris Fuqua, Hanan Hershey, Ramses Holland, Caitlin Horton, Abdullah Hakim Hussein, Viet Hung, Nemo Ibrahim, Swado Ibrahim, Isaiah Engel, Ryan Jack, Zion James, Quincy James, Tyon James, Mohammed Jarak, Micah Johnson, Tadeja Johnson, Tulasa Kathleen, Jacoby Kelly, Otanel Kalisi, Kopila Kanal, Pratikisha Kiwada, Tula Kiwada, Mariah Kimmons, Samira Kirk, Mary Kondo, Jarrell Corey, Lawrence Leonard, Kristen Lima Ricinos, Taiwan Lindsay Gilbert, Daphne Licard, Kanoa Logan, Catherine Mencia, Michelangelo Mandiwano Villamares, Lalit Mangar, Matthias Manzi, Malik Marshall, Amina Martin, Shai Mason, Rebecca Maston, Jennifer Matude Galmales, Isaiah McDonald Jr., Alexandria McMillan, Jenny Meadows, Kalish Mishra, Israel Mize, Ibrahim Mohammed, Ibrahim Mohammed, Salma Mohammed, Jamal Mohammed, Nisha Monger, Jose Morales Ochoca, Yevis Mangisha, Carlos Najar Alaya. Olman Najar Alaya. Papa Nadia. Aliyah Nabarger. Sadak Nur. Tara Odari. Tiffany Afori. Devonte Oliver. Kayla Page. Stephanie Palicios Lopez. Nashib Padel. Shania Pegasus. Jocelyn Pereza. Ganga Podel. Prakash Prodel. Raj Pradhan. Cabria Price. Sormania Rai. Sonam Rai. Nelly Ramirazo Razo. Tayon Randall. Chandra Rasali. Arlanders Revish. Ivan Roberts. James Roberts. Jayla Roberts. Tamarcus Roberts. Nehemias Roman. Diego Rubio Salgado. Lugina Saint. Ahmed Salah. Shania Samuel. Faith Scott. Nasir Selden. Melvin Simpio. Suzanne Sharif. Deepika Sharma. Abdi Sheikh. Jamia Short. Lee Sims III. Kayla Smith. Tristan Smoot. Luis Soto. Dominique Sotodi. Jennifer St. Just. Ankriti Suba. Emmanuel Tahoe. Arjun Tamang. Bivik Tamang. Pima Tamang. Rabbi Tamang. Sanam Tamang. Sanju Tamang. Sharmila Tamang. Srijana Tamang. Oma Tinsma. Nirtu Tawari. Sabina Tawari. Jimbaba Tankara. Nafasitu Tankara. Rael Valdez, Malia Wade, Scenario Ward, Kaylon Washington, Shannon Watkins, Maria Watson, Tanasia Watson, Alonzo Wall, Lorenzo Wall, Devan White, Anthony Whitehead, Antonio Woods, Nevaeh Worthy, Adil Zamaro Quintero.
Graduates, please stand. Fellow graduates, the turning of tassels symbolizes our promotions from candidates to graduates and from Northland High School students to Northland High School alumni. At this time, please turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.
Class of 2020, it is the privilege of the Columbus Board of Education to accept the certification of your diplomas. Let us be the first to officially congratulate you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you.
Columbus graduates, congratulations and best wishes for success.
COVID y el racismo no pueden detenernos. COVID y el racismo ne pouvons pas nous arrêter. COVID and racism can't stop us. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Board member Dr. Tina Pierce here. Congratulations, class of 2020. I can't wait to see all the great things you will achieve in the future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We love you and all the best.
Carpe diem, seize the day. Felicidades. Congratulations, class of 2020 seniors.